Hello, today we are going to look how I turned this Ficus benjamina cutting over the last 2 years into a root over rock bonsai that is still thriving, still doing well. And as I said, we're going to start 2 years ago in April 2024, when this was nothing more than a little plant propagation project I had in a little clay pot. And I decided to really try my first root over rock project with this tree. So of course, what did we have to do? We had to take it out of the existing pot. Luckily at that point it had developed, as we will see now, quite a nice root base already. And of course that was needed for us to really be able to work with the roots to tie them to a rock. And you can see already the rock that it shows lying there on the table. A little white rock that simply fit perfectly. I was thinking too, the green luscious leaves of a Ficus benjamina. I liked it is sort of porous, I would say, so it has this quite big holes within the rock that of course also are really well fitting to then drape the tree around it. This is what we're doing here right now, so I'm trying to drape the existing roots around it and tie them onto the rock with a little bit of twine. Before, you could also see I kept this roots of course moist the whole time. The big risk here is that they dry out while you work on the roots, and of course that would destroy the entire project right away. Still trying to really make it fit here with the twine. As it later turns out, the twine is not the best solution here. I should have probably used wire. The twine dissolved over the next year and didn't really help the tree to adhere to the rock. We will see that later on in this video a bit more. But for now, we're still here in 2024, where we first really pot this up in organic soil, as you can see here, with a little bit of clay pebbles mixed into it. I decided to go again with an organic mixture because back in the day I really used that mixture on most of my trees, and I thought it would form nice roots in there. We will later on see, however, I switched this at a later point to a fully inorganic soil mixture when I really moved all my other trees to inorganic soil. And that actually happened in between here to January 2025. You can see it's already here now in a plastic pot with inorganic soil. It has grown a lot. That is probably the first thing you can see, and that growth we take out right away, because of course we also need to work a little bit on the taper of this tree. It was growing quite tall, but simply too tall in comparison to what I planned with doing it with a root over rock project. So we cut it back. This here is a couple of weeks afterwards. You can see a lot of back budding going on, so definitely a healthy tree that did quite well. And in April 2025, it was then time to really move it out of this inorganic soil that I had it in for many months at that point. You can see again new growth happening. It's just really a healthy tree that kept growing also all over cold season. So I really worked on this tree all year round. Of course, it became quite difficult to even take it out of inorganic soil, which is always a good sign. And in a second we will see why since then I really stick to inorganic soil, because the root development on this tree was just amazing over this 1 year. So many roots that developed. You can already see the roots that we draped on here, how thick they have gotten over that 1 year. They're really big feeder roots, or big taper roots actually, that you get on Ficus, and especially also on Ficus benjamina. That of course are perfect then to have them on a root over rock project. And here, besides my hairy forearm, you can also see the roots that have actually formed here that are just amazing and very healthy roots. That of course are a great basis to work with. But here you can see there was no twine on it any longer, because it simply dissolved over the year. And that also had the unfortunate outcome that it didn't really adhere. We at that point started to rather tie it onto the tree still, because of course somehow we have to make it adhere, and then just pot it up in its first little training pot that it is in up to this day. Here is a look on the finished project. At that point, some smaller roots where I wasn't sure if they would survive or not. Spoiler alert, many of them of course, as they didn't really reach the soil, didn't. And here, November 2025, you can see another tree growth. I once again cut part of the apex actually at that point, and what the goal was here now is really to wire in this tree a little bit better to give it more shape, because of course right now the trunk we just let grow wildly. We never really worked on the trunk when it comes to the bend, the shape of it, and that is now what I'm doing here in November 2025. And decided to hook it actually onto the rock, because the rock of course a stable part of this whole project, so why not use it also to then hook the entire tree to it while we're bending it and getting instead of a 2-branch principle, as we're working here with the sole trunk in this tree, why not use this rock as the stabilizing factor by wiring it. So just making my way, of course, then around the tree quite loosely, because we really just want to give it a somewhat overall shape, but not really work too much on it. And as it's still growing a lot, I didn't want to risk too much of any scars forming by leaving the branching or the wire on the trunk for too long. Here we do the little bend just to give it a little bit more shape, and I think that already just this little bend improves the look of the tree already quite a lot. Just a bit more forwards again to have it a little leaning forwards also, and then that's all I did at that point, just wiring it, looking then of course how the foliage now is growing. You can see a bit of downwards growth. And I decided to then simply wait until May 2026. A lot of new growth again, as you can see, over winter again, and then decided to prune it back. So here's really now where we go into pruning this tree to see what do we have to take out. And I decided this little branch that was down there that I see more as a sacrificial branch to take back quite harshly. Then also simply some of the tips that were quite long, because as I said, this was winter growth, which can be quite laggy. I decided to take that out, and a bit of the apex again, taking it out just to also encourage ramification. But it was really just a very light prune after winter, basically, for setting it up for growth season. And there you have it. Since then I have kept it the way it is looking right now, as you can see here. Wire still on, pruned back a little bit, but I think it comes along quite a nice way, especially if we look back to 2 years ago, how it was just a stick in soil. Now it really looks like a nice coming along root over rock project. Hope you enjoyed that little look over the last 2 years. If you did so, feel free to leave a like. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to comment or subscribe, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Until then, take care.